What's happening, y'all? So, today we're going to talk about something that annoys the shit out of me. Actually, we're going to talk about a couple things. But let me start here. So, I just wanted to go look at a pickup truck because I figure I'll get me a truck and a truck camper and just do that again this year. And yeah, that's what I figured I would do. So, I went to look at this truck. And when I got there, the truck was rustier than hell. Now, for me, to say that it's rusty, it was bad off because in rust I trust. But this thing was rough, and this woman she wanted an absorbent amount of money for this raggedy ass truck. Now I had a heart to tell her that this thing was beyond raggedy. I mean, it had a hole in the floor, and it wasn't like a small hole. This thing was a gaping hole. It was like jam on brakes and fall through the floor big. And it didn't have no brakes. The interior was shot. Of course, the exterior was rough. But it did run good. That I will say. It did run good. Now, normally, if the interior wouldn't have been rough and the price would have been right, I would have bought it. Despite the rust, despite the rust and the roughness of it all, I would have bought it because it ran good. But no, I wasn't getting this one. She wanted $1,000 for this raggedy ass '79 Chevy truck. Um, and there was no way in the world I was going to justify paying $1,000 for this thing. I mean, this thing was this was parts. And she goes and says, "Well, it's got a crate engine in it. It's a crate 350. I hate that term because it's so stupid that people believe that that means that it's something special. A crate 350. Let's go back. A crate 350. So the reason that it's called a crate 350 is because when it comes to the store, it's in a crate. Not because it's more powerful, not because it's anything special. It's because it's in a crate. A go-kart motor can be called a crate 5 horsepower. I mean, it's just that simple. There's nothing special about it. It's not. It's just because it comes in a crate. If it comes in a box, it'd be a box 350. Comes in a bubble, would be in a bubble 350. Uh, Sinuses is acting up because it's warm out today. But so, and then she was like, "Well, the engine and transmission got to be worth that." No, it's just a 350. It's just a plain Chevy 350 with a plain Chevy 350 transmission. There's nothing special about any of this. You can get them a dime a dozen at the junkyard. Not only that, the engine was not replaced ever. And I guess that people are supposed to be stupid, but always check the numbers on the block because you can, well, sometimes in some cases, you can match the number on the block to the number on the truck or in the car or whatever you might have. Sometimes. Most of the time. Most of the time. Sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's been shaved off. Um, but that's normally when the engine's been rebuilt, or it just really depends on what it is more than anything. But um, yeah, no, it came with the truck. It was an original engine in the truck. It wasn't. It wasn't a crate engine, which is retarded. And then people think that they have something because it's old. That is another dumbass misconception from people who watch the too many shows on TV with these idiots doing car stuff that, oh God, I could go on and on about that. And see, the price of this junk has jacked up because a lot of them shows are on TV. No, because it's old, it's not worth anything. It's just old. Now, if it was pre-emissions, if it was 1972 or before, or if it even had a big block in it, then yeah, the motor might be worth a little bit more. But I can get a 454 for like $700 to $800 running. So a 350, you can get one of them for about $300 or $400. All you have to do is look on Facebook Marketplace. The proof is in the pudding. You can buy a brand new one for $1,500. Not brand new, but rebuilt. And that's another misconception. Nobody is building brand new 350s. They don't make 350s no more. So every engine you're getting is a rebuild, which is why there's a core charge when you go to buy one new. I take that back. They do make 350s for boats. They do make 350s, but it's that's a marine engine, and it's different than, a little different anyway. Which actually that makes a little bit more power than, but that makes sense. But that's still, it's nothing special about it. And then, like I said, it was a '79 Chevy truck. There's nothing special about it. It was rusty, it was fucked up, and it just ran good. Not worth $1,000. Maybe worth 500. Yeah, I'd say the engine transmission probably worth 500, maybe 6. But the rest of it was scrap metal. I was just going to get it because the bed was solid and the frame was solid, and it'd be easy to put a truck camper on it. Those are the things that annoy the shit out of me when I go to buy a car from somebody who doesn't know shit about nothing and tries to fake like they know something about something. Anyway, something else I was going to say. I don't know. But that's just what happened today so far, and I guess I'm looking to get a truck camper now because I can't seem to find an RV for a decent price. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that van took a lot out of me. Losing that van at the auction yesterday took a lot out of me. But I'm gonna see what I can do. We gonna see about this. I don't know what I'm gonna pull off. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm sure I'm gonna try, as I always do. Well, anyway, I just ate some ice cream and it's messing with my stomach, and I have the poopies, and I am going to go now because I have to go fix the situation. And if you haven't told somebody you love them today, please make sure you tell somebody you love them today. It's a very important thing to do, especially when you got people out here thinking that they have something when they don't have anything. That just completely didn't sound right, but okay. And yeah, I will talk to y'all later. If you like and subscribe. If you don't like, subscribe anyway, because eventually I'm going to say something or do something that makes no sense.